Flying has always been one of your dreams. You want to make it true in a European country. Do you want to immigrate and work in Switzerland as a pilot? Watch this video till the end to learn all about it. Hey everyone, I'm Behnam from the Visa Library. This channel gives visa information and the latest news and updates. First things first, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell and download the free cheat sheet my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. And now, let's begin. First, let's get to the requirements. What do you need to become a pilot in Switzerland? These are the generally required items to immigrate and work in Switzerland as a pilot. The first one is to get admission to a flight school. You must study in a Swiss flight school and get a certificate to become a pilot there. So it's necessary to get admission to a Swiss flight school. The school you find and attend is up to the certificate you need for your career goals and conditions. The second requirement is to fulfill the language requirements. There is always a language requirement with the flight school and you must fulfill them. The required language is often English and the approved test is often IELTS. But it must be different by the Swiss flight school. You must figure the language requirement out and fulfill it. Also, there might be an entrance test that you have to pass. If you are determined to immigrate and work in Switzerland as a pilot, you'd better improve your English, Swiss or German language skills. The third requirement is to have enough funds to pay tuition and cover expenses. If you do not receive funds from a future employer, you must have enough money to cover your expenses and tuition. You have to determine the Swiss flight school tuition and determine whether you can afford it or not. The school might ask you to pay part or all of your tuition. It's up to the rules and their policy. Also, it's essential to demonstrate to the Swiss embassy and immigration officials that you can afford the tuition and cost of living in Switzerland. The fourth requirement is being able to get a student visa. You need a student visa to enter the country after being admitted to the Swiss flight school. You must be able to get a student visa and fulfill the requirements. You need an admission letter from a Swiss flight school to get the visa. Then you have to gather the supporting documents. You must be able to gather all of the student visa supporting documents. Also, the rules and regulations of your home country must allow you to leave your home country. Alright then, now that you know the requirements, what procedure must you follow? Stay a bit longer to find out. For the first step, you should determine the type of pilot you want to become. The pilot career you want to get needs a certificate or degree. You should find out which one is it. For instance, if you want to become a passenger pilot, you need a private pilot license (PPL) certificate. It allows you to fly cargo planes, but you should also determine the rules, regulations, and restrictions. You should also find out the general requirements for each certificate. For example, there might be an age restriction with the certificate you need and you cannot apply for it. The next stage is to find a flight school in Switzerland that offers the certificate you want. This is why you must determine your career goals and the certificate you need. If you know what you want, you can easily pick the flight school that suits you. You can find a sample of the Switzerland flight school in the Visa Library article. The link is in the description. Visit the website to find out the requirements and eligibility principles. After you find the flight school that offers the certificate you want and accepts international students, you must determine the admission requirements, determine the exact list of the required items, and determine whether you can fulfill them or not. This is a sample list of the items that you have to fulfill: age requirement, latest educational degree, tuition, language fluency requirement, soft skills, hard skills, computer skills, background checkup, medical checkup, and other items. If you can fulfill the requirements, you must apply to the flight school and get admission. After you get admission, you can apply for a student visa. You need a student visa to pass a flight school course in Switzerland. Getting admission to a Swiss flight school is the first step. After receiving the admission letter, you need to gather the visa supporting documents for a student visa. After collecting the documents, you must schedule a meeting with the Swiss embassy or consulate in your home country. You can learn more about Switzerland student visa from the Visa Library article or watch the video we have prepared on our YouTube channel. After you complete your course and get your degree, you might have to pass a test to become a pilot in Switzerland. It's up to you to find it out with the Federal Office of Aviation. After that, you must look for a job offer as a pilot in Switzerland. You need the job offer as the Swiss employer can apply for a work permit for you. Only employers can apply for a work permit, and you as a non-EU person cannot apply for a work permit. After you find the employer, you must sign an employment contract with him or her. It must contain every aspect or terms of the employment. Your employer will inform you of the documents you must submit for the work permit. After your work permit is issued, you can begin working as a pilot in Switzerland. The process ends here. If you're outside of Switzerland at the time of application, you need a work visa to enter the country. You can find more information about Switzerland work visa from the Visa Library article or watch the video we have prepared on our YouTube channel. Are you wondering how much you will earn in Switzerland as a pilot? Your salary as a pilot is up to your certificate, the position you have, and your work experience. Your salary as a pilot is up to your certificate, the position you have, and your work experience. The average salary is about 210,000 CHF per year. The lowest salary is about 103,000 CHF, while the highest salary is about 327,000 CHF. An essential question that bothers everyone's mind is that how much does it cost to become a pilot in Switzerland? The cost is up to the flight school and the tuition you have to pay. When you look for a flight school in Switzerland that offers admission to foreign students, determine the tuition and whether you can afford it or not. The cost starts from $75,000 US dollars to $96,000 US dollars per year. You should contact the flight school and ask them the cost for the whole duration and whether there are other costs. Besides the tuition, you have to pay about 300 to 1,700 euros per month for the cost of living, but it's different for each city and your lifestyle. Alright then, this is all you should know to immigrate to Switzerland as a pilot. If you have questions, write them down in the comment section. The Visa Library team will answer them. Before you leave, make sure to like this video, hit the bell, and don't forget to get the free PDF file from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Stay tuned for more videos and updates. Thank you all for watching.